Let's create a command line tool to search content from a file. First, to get the arguments from the command line, we will use the args function from this std-env, and this args function will return arguments as an iterator. So let's call the collect method to turn that iterator to a vector. Let's create a variable to store the vector. Give it a name v1, and we need to give this vector type annotation. So should be vec string. And let's use for loop to iterate over each element in this v1 vector, so we can see what in this vector I in this v1. Let's print out each I. In our terminal, let's cargo run, and we need to add a hyphen. This hyphen means after this hyphen will be the arguments for this program. So let's add the first argument A, and second argument is B. Let's press enter. You can see it will print out 3 elements. The first element is the hello. This hello is our create name, and the second element is the first argument A, and the third element is the second argument B. And then let's just remove this. We want our user to input 2 arguments in this command line. So first argument should be the file path, and second argument should be the value user wanted to search. So we need let's add the if expression to check the number of the arguments is 2. So if we will call the len method on this v1 vector. If this length less than 3, then we will print out not enough arguments. And let's call the exit function from this process to exit the program. This time, let's cargo run, and we will just put 1 argument in this command line. Let's press enter. You can see it will print out not enough arguments and exit the program. Next, let's in our hello folder create a new file. Give it a name pom.txt, and we will put a pom into this file. This pom just generated by AI. So let's go back to our main function. Then let's use read to string function from fs to read the content from a file. And this function will take 1 parameter. It's a file path. The file path is the first argument we put in this command line, and the second element in this vector. So let's pass a reference to this v1 vector, and the second element in this vector index number is 1. And this read to string function will return result value. Let's use unwrapper or else method to handle that result value. And this unwrapper or else will take a closure as argument. And if this read to string function failed, then it will unwrapper or else method will run this closure, and this closure can get the error message in this vertical bar, and we give it a name E. Let's print out this error message E, and let's call the exit method function to exit the program. And if this read to string method succeed read the content from file, then it will return the content. So let's create a variable name, give it a name content to store the content from this read to string. And here let's add the semicolon, and then let's print out this content. In our terminal, let's cargo run, and this file name is pom.txt. So first argument, let's give it a pom.txt, and second argument, let's just give it a. Let's press enter. You can see it will print out the pom in this file, and this time let's just try to give it a pass. There is no file in this path, so just pom.txt, and the second argument also give it a. Let's press enter. This time you can see it will print out an error message, tell us no such file or directory, and exit the program. We can remove this print line, and let's create a mutable vector. Let's give it a name v2, and use vec micro to create an empty vector. And later we will use this v2 vector to store the search result. Then let's use for loop to iterate over each line in this content. We will call the length method on this content. It will turn each line in this content into an iterator, so we can use this for loop. And in this for loop, we will add a if expression to check each line if this line contains the value we want to search. The value we want to search is the second argument we put in the command line. It's a third element in this v1 vector, so we will pass the reference v1, and the third element index number is 2. And if this line contains this value, it will be true, so we will push this line to this v2 vector. So v2 the push line, and then let's use the for loop to loop through the v2 vector line in v2, and let's print out each line. And in our terminal, let's cargo run. And the first argument is pom.txt, and the second argument, let's give it a word hour. Let's press enter. You can see it will print out 3 lines. The first line contains the hour, and the second line journeys contains hour. Third line there contains hour. And let's add another if expression. If this v2 the line length is equal to 0, this means there is no search result. So let's just print out no search result. And in our terminal, let's cargo run. This time, let's just give it some random characters. Let's press enter. This time you can see it will print out no search result. Let's add an option for case-insensitive searching. If user set an environment variable ignore case, then it will search in case-insensitive manner. Here, let's create a variable. Give it a name, ignore case equal to. We will use var function from std-env, and this var function will take one parameter. It's a key. This key is environment variable name. So name ignore case. Var function will return a result value. So let's use is okay method to handle that result value. If there is a environmental variable named ignore case user set, then this is okay method will return true to this variable. If there are no environmental variable named ignore case, then this is okay method will return false. Here, before this for loop, let's add a if else block. If this ignore case is true, then it means user wanna search case insensitive. So let's copy this for loop into this if block, and in this if line contents, let's add the to lower case method to this line. all the words in this line will become lowercase, and also this search value we need to call to lower case. This value will all be the lowercase. And let's add a else block after this if block. Then we copy this for loop into this else block. In this else block, it will search in case sensitive way. Let's go to our terminal. First, let's set environmental variable ignore case and equal to 1. When we set this ignore case equal to 1, it means this time we search in case in sensitive way. And then cargo run --pom.txt. Let's search value hour all in uppercase. Let's press enter. You can see it will print out 3 lines, and each line will contain hour. Even the hour is lowercase. This time let's not set the environmental variable, just run cargo run --pom.txt and search hour. Let's press enter. You can see this time it will print out no search result. No line will contain hour in uppercase. And this is how we built a command line tool to search content from a file. And I hope I'll see you next time.